We made the record with Terry Date, producer, Soundgarden, Deftones, Pantera, harder bands than probably Loaded is known as. But the thing is, our last record, Sick, we toured for a long time, and we had never made a record. There was a long period between Dark Days, the first record in 2002, and Sick, and in that period I was in Velvet Revolver making records and touring. So we didn't have any, doing the last record, we didn't have a tour that we were coming off of. And usually when you're a rock band, you come off of a tour, you're sort of firing on all pistons. So with this new record, we had toured for a year, whatever we toured for, played a lot of gigs, and you're in that mentality where things are just a little heavier. You would play live. All your songs from the records are just heavier live, and we were sort of that animal, like gang mentality when we started putting the songs together for the record. And Terry Date came in at the sort of the 11th hour and said, "I want to do this record." He had heard a couple songs, and that gave us some confidence for sure. And going in and making it with that guy was great. I'd never made a record with Terry in all these years, and I think as a band he brought out a lot of great qualities.
Power anthem.
Yeah, so it's just a victorious sort of ending to, like, basically there is a concept to the record that we weren't aware of until the record was done, and it was a common experience that we all experienced together through the touring, without getting into it too deep. But the We Win is sort of the victorious end of the story. The pancreas exploded. That ended up in the hospital. So the thing that finally, I knew something was going to happen, jail or death or some major health thing.
They call it prison for the things you were doing.
Prison.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I ended up in a hospital, I was in there for a while, and I got a chance to get off of the things I was on, and I had some kind of moments of epiphany in the hospital bed, and saw the order of things were wrong when my mom, I'm the youngest of 8 kids, when my mom came in a wheelchair with Parkinson's to see her youngest son with tubes out of his arm. That'll get your attention, crying, she's crying. That'll get your attention, and I had a chance to turn things around and never really looked back. I've had I am human, and I've had some things get in the way, but the general trajectory since then has been trying to be honest with myself, as honest as you can be, and then maybe of service to others sometimes, and then rock and be a good dad, and I'll try that. Can I be a good dad? I don't know. Some days I think I get an F grade, a lot of times. Sometimes I know I'm getting an A, and if I'm not, I'll cheat and erase whatever grade I got and put the A there. Yeah, life's interesting. It's halfway done, so still got a lot left.